Good morning, hello and welcome back. It's gonna be really fun videos for you. If you're new to my live show, my name is Hoon. My channel is all about making better coffee at home. And so this morning, I'm going to compare. It's gonna be fun, okay? I'm really excited about this video. And obviously I got my San Anthony Industry t-shirt on it. They sent me some shirts. So is their grinder. It's called Millwright hand grinder. I'm going to compare that to my niche zero grinder. Okay, we are comparing apple to orange, but so everything I saw on their website and their specs and videos, yes, this thing is, I think this is only 45 millimeter conical burr, but it looks fantastic. So this is conical burr with titanium coated. Obviously, you guys see me with a niche grinder, and they're 63 millimeter conical burr from the Mazar Coney grinder. So, I mean, this is like commercial grade coffee grinder, but this thing is really nice too. So far, what I saw so far, I know I pulled a shot last night, and then if you check out my Instagram. I was using my Seattle Coffee Gear. It's called Rainier Morning Blend coffee. My shot was beautiful, beautiful shot. So this morning, and what I'm gonna do is, I got a brand new bag of Good Brothers coffee. I have not opened it yet, and I'm going to dial it in. Actually, I'm going to try to dial in both grinder. Okay, I'm gonna handheld grinder and niche grinder. See which one. Obviously this is a lot easier to adjust, but I love to show you guys the workflow, how easy to use the Millwright grinder is, and maybe this is something you guys want to purchase for holidays. So let's find out. Okay, so let's find out. And if you haven't seen the unbox video, make sure to check out the unbox video from yesterday morning. Once you get it, comes with this beautiful package. This is a leather casing. I mean, like so. I mean, just this leather case alone, just for that, I don't mind buying it just for the leather case. It's so sweet. Okay. And then come out like this. So pretty much any other handheld grinder. I mean, so here's the hopper where beans going in. Here's screw top. Here's the grinder setting right here. So this grinder setting is, if you haven't used handheld grinder before, it has clicks. Okay, so this one is a 1 through 18 on different setting. So that's the full circle. And obviously, if you want to do like French press or pour over, you have to go coarser setting more than entire rotation, more like 3 or 4 times. So let's see here. What I'm gonna do is, I have their manual. Okay, so recommended starting grinds, espresso 12 to 25 clicks. From the zero setting, and I already set up my grinder setting at 0 right now, but I'm not gonna go number 12. So, but again, I mean, most of us watching this, pretty much you guys are more into espresso rather than French press or pour over, but I know this one does a great job on French press and pour over. I know that because I made some coffee last night. So, but we are going to try dialed in brand new bag this morning. So what kind of shot we're gonna get? So this morning I'm gonna be using my Rensselaer Sylvia. Okay, so let's get going here. So I'm gonna start with, let's start with a niche, okay? I know niche is a lot easier to use. I need to warm up to it because this thing is workout. So, all right. So let's get going. So comes to grinder setting, I always start with number 15 on niche. Okay. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend wherever you guys are. Right. Okay, let's get going here. I'm gonna be using 17 gram. Okay, this bean smells really good. Let's see, it's called vs.The Gotri Marsa. Okay, it's called sugar, honey, and cinnamon. So it's a light to medium roast. So I'm gonna do 17 gram. Here we go. If you don't have a scale, make sure to get one for holidays for your loved ones, because there are. I mean, if you're on a diet and espresso, this scale is must. Meantime, I'm going to warm up my cup here. Okay, so I got 17 gram in to my niche grinder. I like to do this. I like just to make sure to shake it, make sure all the beans come out. Tap it like that. I got 17 in and 6.9 gram out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shake it a few more times, because I know it's somewhere is in there. Okay, I got 16.93 grams, so close enough. Okay. And this point, by the way, I'm not sponsored by St. Anthony Industry. I mean, I like their products, and fortunately, they like my channel, so they did send me this. Okay, so this is St. Anthony Industry. It's called tamping block, and unfortunately, that's 54 millimeter. It's called their distribution set, so it's not gonna fit on my 58 millimeter set I just got. But however, this block, you can use it for the 58 millimeter as well. You know, whatever you have. So this is a distribution tool from China. Only about 15 bucks for this. So, but it does fit, and this block. So, I mean, if you are thinking about buying someone, this item is pretty cool as well. This block itself. Okay. At this point, I'm just gonna prepare the puck here. And I usually do the temperature surfing for this, but I'm not going to for this first shot, because I don't know what I'm gonna get with the grinder size. So I'm just gonna see the shot quality here. Okay. I'm just gonna flush one more time. Okay. I'm gonna lock it in. And then I'm gonna start time when first drop hits my glass, my cup here, because here we go. I'm looking for about 34 gram, 35 gram. Shot looks good, guys. Okay, I got 36 gram, around 20. Yeah, that's really good shot. Okay. This bean is really easy to dial in so far. Excellent. Excellent shot there. So that shot is going to be my baseline to comparing with my Millwright grinder. So let's taste this shot here again. Let's see, sugar, honey, and cinnamon flavor. Smells really good. Comes to the ratio, it's all depend on your taste bud, okay? I used to like 1-to-3 ratio, but last 6 months or so, I'm really enjoying 1-to-2. Cheers. Wow. Cinnamony. Definitely sweet. Sweetness from the honey as well. You know what? I can drink this. Actually, this is not bad. It's really good. Okay, so I think we got lucky for dialing the shot there. Okay, so now we are going to dial in Millwright. Okay, I'm really excited about this. I mean, can you guys tell? But because there's a lot of grinders out there. I mean, goodness, some of them are like $200-300, but I saw the price for this is $149. So, but that price range, titanium coat, 45mm conical bore set. I mean, I don't know. I wanted this one to be good. Okay, let's put it that way. I'm somewhat biased toward the San Antonio industry, but yeah, I want them to be successful on this one. All right, so let's go to. So we're gonna do two tests. We're gonna do grinder retention as well. Okay, what kind of retention we're gonna get? So again, I'm gonna do 17 gram in. Let's put 17 gram. And that comes to grinder setting on this guy. Let's check it out. I think I set it number 2, I think. Okay, hold on. I got 17.03 gram. Okay, hold on. Put my glasses on. So this one I set at, let's see, number 2. Okay. So hopefully we're gonna get some good results. Okay. So I timed it yesterday. I did 17 gram in like 34 seconds. So let's try again. Okay, so simply remove the top, bring it like this. Just like so. Close it. We have this notch here, just pop it in. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna set my timer. So you don't hear that grinding noise anymore, which means you're done. I'm into 20 seconds into it. Yeah, 32, 34, almost there. Yep, almost there. Okay, so pretty much it. About 40 seconds this morning. I'm really a little tired for some reason. Okay, I'm just gonna tap it. And then just make sure I got all the beans out. So I got 17 in. Let's find out how many grams we got out. Okay, hold on. I see something in there. Okay, here we go. I got 17 gram in, 16.96 gram out. So it's pretty much kind of like niche. Zero retention. So yeah, very close to zero retention. So comes down to retention rate. This is good. Okay, I need to take a little breath.
Dane said, I'm glad you like your hand grinder, but I'm sticking to electric.
Yes, Dane asked me, electric grinder is so much easier, okay? But But here's big but, okay? So let's find out about the quality. If this quality of shot is somewhat close to niche grinder, is capable, I mean, that's open up a lot of options, okay? If you're thinking about upgrading your, let's say, Barista Express, I mean, hold on, here we go. I'm just gonna heat up my cup. And only thing you gotta do is get I mean, if you can afford to buy $700 grinder, if you have a good hand grinder out there for like 150, 200 bucks, that's not a bad option either. Okay. I'm just gonna do one more time. Alrighty. So now the light is on, so I don't want to I don't want to boil the water, I don't want to brew the shot yet. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Meantime, I'm gonna get ready for the puck here. Okay. So I'm looking for same shot around 34 gram, between 34 and 36 gram. Okay. So right now the water is boiling. So that's what I mean by temperature surfing, because you want to brew at the catch at the same time. So now light is off. If you brew right now, you're going to see that all the steam is going to coming out. You see that all the steam? We don't want that. Okay, so now we're gonna brew. All right, here's a moment of truth here, guys. Okay. Okay, let's get you the front seat views. Here we go. A little fast, about 20 seconds. Okay. Hold on, let's take a look at the shot quality. Shot quality looks good. I'm just gonna stir it. Okay, I think we might have to dial it in one more time, okay? Let's see. So there are light to medium roast. So here you go, cheers. Quite nice as well, smooth. Man, okay, so this shot was about 20-second shot, and the other shot was like 20, 26, 27-second shot, but this is nice too. You know what? Let's dial it in. Okay, so I'm going to dial it in one more time. So it was number 2. I'm gonna go down to number 1 and see what kind of shot we're gonna get, okay? I guess I'd like to give you guys the full picture of what this grinder can do. So let's do one more time. Because we know Niche does fantastic job.
Jamin says take time to take the cover off since we're keeping the Sylvia.
So Jamin say, I think I should take the cover off since we are keeping the Sylvia. Maybe, okay. I think I might keep it, but I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna get. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so we're gonna do one more time, and then I'm gonna change the grinder setting here.
Somebody asked, why did you upgrade from the Barista Express to the Ranchlia Sylvia instead of the Sylvia Pro?
Someone asked me why you guys get the. Okay, I'm gonna answer that, okay, after we finish this. It's gonna be fun. That's a fun topic. Okay. So now I'm going to change it to grinder setting number 1 on this one. Let me show you how to do it. If you are thinking about getting this, make sure you are going to put the handle inside. so it doesn't move. Okay. Handle, and you are going to see the dial look like arrow. So right now I'm in number 2, and I'm going to change to number 1. Simply click it. That's it. Okay, so now I'm in number 1. And then just make sure, put my glasses on. Yep, I'm in number 1 right now. And then I should be good to go. And then I'm going to do another 17 gram here. And put another shot and see what kind of shot we're going to get this time. All right. Okay, I've been trying to keep my station clean, but some reason, whatever I do, is it ended up getting really messy. Okay, so that's what happens with my coffee bar. How about you guys? Is your coffee bar pretty clean all the time, or when you guys making coffee, or like messy like me? All right, so let's do one more. I'm gonna heat up my cup. Okay, so right now, water is boiling again. So I'm going to work fast here. Okay, I'm gonna put 17 gram in. Oh, hold on. Okay, I got some questions, but I'm gonna answer that for you right after this. Okay. So last time took me 40 seconds to grind this. So I think I got the feel for it. So let's try again. By the way, if you guys like to work out your arms in the morning, hand grinder is where to go. Okay, here we go. By the way, it's very smooth. This thing is extremely smooth. I think they're using it's called double bearing. I'm at 25. Okay, I'm a little faster than last time, couple seconds. Okay, yeah, couple seconds. All right.
Somebody says hand grinder, flare, and La Pavoni during workout.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let's measure out. For this second time, we are dosing it. First time was pretty much the 0 retention. This time, hold on, I got some beans inside. Just make sure I get everything out. Okay, good, perfect. So, let's see here. Put it away. All right, so this one, we changed the grinder setting to a little finer than one before. I'm just gonna polish it. So this is 58 millimeter, not the 58 3 or 4 millimeter. So it's not as precise, but I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna flush, lock it in. Just like last time, I'm gonna start the time when the first drop hits. Here we go. About 16 seconds, a little faster this time for some reason. But again, the shot looks good. Let's try that shot. Cheers. Very bright, sweet. Okay. But the one thing I have to say about this grinder, it does fantastic job on pour over and French press. They do amazing job. So this hand grinder is, I think, more for someone really enjoys the like pour over in the morning. But if you are going to use a replacement for your espresso grinder, you are going to have some little challenges there, okay? Because, so I'm at set number 1 right now. And then still the extraction time is too fast, okay? I prefer around between 25 and 30 seconds. So only way to fix that is, so pretty much I'm at the finest setting for my my handheld grinder. So right now I'm at, let me show you. So I cannot go any finer, okay? Doesn't let me, okay? Doesn't let me go a little finer. So I'm stuck here. So only way to slow down your extraction. So now we are no longer get the finer setting, which means we have to up our dosing amount. So I'm using like about 17 gram there. If I go to like 17.5 gram, I can slow down my shot. You know, let's do one more time, okay? Let's do one more time. So I'm going to go down to 17.5 gram, my handheld grinder, and then see, we can control the shot, and then we can also adjust let's see, we can actually adjust the taste as well. So we're gonna do one more. So since light to medium roast, you want to be in a little finer setting anyway. So if we can dial it in just right, I mean, pretty much we can dial in any beans with that handheld grinder. So this time I'm gonna do 17.5. Let's see here. And then we're gonna do one last shot, and then I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this grinder. Okay. Just make sure everything is all out. Okay. Again, when it comes to niche grinder, man, I cannot complain. I mean, I have no problem with any kind of style of coffee drink I made. They're like just rock solid. Okay. So I up my dose here. So this is kind of like part of the fun of making coffee. Kind of like dialing in. Make sure do it on if you have a lot of time in the morning. If this is like enjoyable to you, get yourself a machine. Okay. If this process, wow, this is boring and pain in the butt, don't. Okay. I mean, don't spend too much money on machine for this. Just go with the Barista Express. I mean, they are just fine machines. Okay, so now, okay, alrighty. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's do one more. All right. Okay, I'm out of shot glass, so hold on. I'm not, okay, so I'm gonna be using that for my latte later because my boys like frappuccino, so whatever leftover espresso, I'm using it for the iced coffee later.
What's that grinder made of? Like, what's this?
So this hand grinder made out from the hardened steel but titanium coated. Yeah, so they're fantastic. Okay, so this machine is ready. All right. So we up our dose to 17.5. Before we were using 17 gram. So hopefully we are going to slow down the shot. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna. Good. All right. So let's give it one more shot here. So this is it. I mean, hopefully this one works. This method. So here we go. So shot looks better already. I'm looking for 34 gram. That's perfect. Okay. Beautiful color there, guys. Beautiful color. Beautiful crema. They're fantastic. Oh. So as you can see, I mean, with a little bit of technique, I mean, this hand grinder works just fine, okay? But I mean, if you're planning on replacing with, okay, let's say you have Barista Express. You want to upgrade to better grinder, but you cannot afford to get one. I mean, grinder like this is, it's called a Millwright grinder from San Antonio Industry. I mean, you do have some options as well. I'm just going to try this. This is like, ideal shot. I like the time of it. I like the color of it. Smells really good. Yeah, it's much better, much more smooth and well balanced. I can actually taste all the different profile as well. Cinnamon to the end, sweetness from the sugar. I mean, from the honey, yeah. This is a good shot. By the way, I'm using the not neutral cups. 15% off on my description section, so make sure to take advantage of it. These cups are fantastic. Am I sounding like salesman here? Okay, but I'm not, okay? I like the company. Okay, I think we have some question earlier.
Well, Blast of Coffee just shared he is finally uploading a video to YouTube using the Rocket.
Oh, Rocket, okay.
Blast of Coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Make a shot.
Yeah, so I think Steve from Blast Coffee, he has the Rocket Ziato, so
He's uploading a video.
he's uploading a video. So I'm going to find the Steve's video. I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put his link down below. So maybe check out his machine as well. It's really good. He has really great machine. He has the heat exchange machine with PID. So they're fantastic. Okay, what else? Okay, so here's my thoughts on this grinder. Obviously, there's no comparison. Comes the easeability, but shot quality about the same, okay? I cannot tell the difference between this shot versus from here, Millwright versus niche grinder. Shot quality is pretty much about the same. But here's a big but. This one, you don't have to work at it to get pretty great shots. Niche grinder, stepless grinder, they're going to give you exactly what you need. But so this is step grinder. So this one has different settings. So each step give you a different the grinder size. So there's no like 0.5 setting on this one. Just everything is by the step, which means only way to slow down your extraction time is dosing amount. There's something you have to play with. So okay, so here's big but. But if you don't mind, if you just like to drink espresso, not espresso, pour over or French press, this is it. So this grinder is fantastic. With the espresso, get the job done. As you saw, we dialed in a few times to get dialed in just right. But yeah, it does a great job, but you have to work at it. So having said that, I guess it's up to you. Is that something you like to have on your kitchen? Your coffee bar? I love this because I can take this anywhere with my travel or just go on camping trip, go anywhere. I can make myself great coffee with my manual espresso machine. So my plan is I'm planning on using flare with this and see what kind of shot we're gonna get. It's gonna be a lot of fun with that, and also pour over and French press. Plus the build quality is fantastic. And then, by the way, their carrying case. This leather carrying case is also amazing. So, all right, so what do you guys think? You guys like the St. Anthony Millwright coffee grinder, or let me know in the comment section as well. Okay. Yeah, we got some questions.
Diego asked, do you know about the brand Lillet and particularly the grinder Fred?
Okay, so Diego asked me how much I know about the Lillet. I don't know much about that. I don't know much about their brand, but I know they makes fine espresso machine and fine grinder. So, and I think there's around like that machine is sub $1,000. Comes with that's the only few machine out there. So we got the single boiler with PID built in, and then sometimes the steam one is thermal block as well, so act like as dual boiler. I mean, those machines are actually quite nice, but I don't know much about it.
Why did you upgrade from the Barista to Rancheria
Okay.
instead of the Sylvia Pro?
Okay, so someone asked me, Hun, why don't you upgrade to Rancheria Sylvia? Why not Pro? The Sylvia Pro model, as you guys know, dual boiler with PID. But the price is $1,690 for that machine, so almost $1,700. Plus we pay tax on that. You're looking at that's $1,800 machine right there. That's the only reason I didn't get that machine. But Rancheria Sylvia, this one, again, this is kind of. I'm gonna shout out to Jake at Seattle Coffee Gear. I had a conversation with him last week. This is kind of like entryway to kind of like coffee as your hobby. Barista Express is fantastic. Barista Express has PID, volumetric, everything you need. Okay, so that machine you don't have to think much. Not to think, but you don't have to do much. Get a good shot every time. With Rancheria Sylvia, you are going to get a great shot or you are going to get a terrible shot, because you have to understand the grinder size, understand the temperature, how it works, and the temping pressure all matters. So this is kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? The good way to learn how to use machine and the good way to learn how the espresso works. I hope I convey that to you, because this is good learning machine, okay? And the price is right too. It's about around $700 on Seattle Coffee Gear, like $730 or so. So the entryway is a lot lower, because again, $1,700 versus $700. Don't forget the grinder too. This one does not have a built-in grinder like Barista Express, which means you have to get a decent grinder. So, I mean, I know most of you watching my channel, which means you guys have Barista Express at home. If you guys want to upgrade to something better, here's my recommendation. Get yourself a nice grinder first, okay? Get a really nice grinder. Niche is fantastic. I know Eureka, the Minion line, they're amazing as well. Even Brett's Sete is really good too. I mean, that's kind of like low end comes to price wise, but the Eureka or niche grinder, if you have the money, if that's something you guys enjoy using, because with a niche, you can get a precise grinder setting and you are going to get a better shot from your Barista Express. So that's my thoughts on that. And if that process enjoyable to you, and then looking at upgrading your machine, because Barista Express, they're really easy to use. And then if you decide to upgrade to something better, which means you are going to spend about at least $2,000, and you realize, wow, this is not what I want. So, which means you just waste. I don't want to say just waste $2,000, but that's a lot of money to spend money on your coffee machine. So that was my thought process, getting Rancheria Silvia. If this is something I want to use, this process.
I have large bubbles in my crema. What do I do?
Someone asked me, large bubble on your crema. Okay, large bubble means you have a lot of CO2 built up, okay, or releasing it, which means you have pretty fresh coffee. That's what I'm thinking. Or I don't know what kind of baskets are you using. Are you using the non-pressurized baskets or pressurized baskets? If you are using pressurized baskets, you are going to see a lot of bubble.
And is the smaller number on the Barista for grind size mean finer?
Okay,
things?
so comes to grinder size on your Barista Express, the smaller number is the finer. So 1 is the finest, and the 16 is the coarsest. And so, and also inner bird, same thing. Final number is internal has. If you have a newer version of Barista Express, you can change the inner bird size as well. That's 1 through 10. So you can adjust that too. Again, the lower number is the finer grinder size.
Another question. The Millwright differential.
Someone asking me what?
Would you use the Millwright hand grinder with Ranch Leo or La Pavone?
So this one, I mean, I can use both.
You have to say the question.
Okay, someone asked me, am I going to use Millwright for La Pavone or Ranch Leo? I mean, since I have a niche grinder here, I prefer use this one. But I'm going to try with the La Pavone and work tomorrow and see. But again, I mean, so this thing, I mean, if you are thinking about getting handheld grinder, if you want to you know what? Hold on. So here's what we're going to do tomorrow morning. Okay. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to compare this Millwright with Bravo Barista Express. Okay. Because Bravo Barista Express has built-in grinder. They're same as the Bravo, the Smart Grinder, the Pro. Same thing. So it's going to be a fun comparison. Let's do that tomorrow morning. Millwright versus Smart Grinder. So it's going to give you kind of like better picture. So this is a 45 millimeter conical burr. I think Barista Express Smart Grinder internally, I think it's a 41 or 42. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's around there. So it's going to be a good comparison.
How about the Bravo Smart Grinder Pro?
Yeah, I mean, Smart Grinder Pro. Okay, Smart Grinder Pro is same as built-in grinder, the internally, okay? The same burr set, so it's gonna be a good comparison. Let's see, anything else?
No.
Okay, I hope this video helps with, I hope I show you guys the full picture on Millwright handheld grinder here, okay? Again, the comparing niche grinder comes to shot quality. It's hard to tell the difference, but 100 times easier to use niche grinder. Okay, let's put it that way. So this is made for outdoor or manual, but if you want to use it as espresso machine or espresso grind, you have to work at it a little bit but you're still going to get a great result out of it, but you have to, play with it more. But this is really fine hand grinder.
Questions?
Okay, we got some questions.
Hoon, I have a trick for the niche so you don't have to shake it. I am using a silicone retractable folding cup. Just put it on the top and pump it to push the leftover coffee to come out.
Okay, someone asked me, this person has this trick for a niche grinder. They have this kind of like this retractable cup. You can kind of push it down, get all the ore beans out. Yeah, thank you. I think I need to get one of those cups. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Ice Wolfie from Iceland.
Yep.
Any update on new espresso machine?
Ice Wolfie asked me any update on new espresso machine. Not yet, okay? I'm still working on it though, okay? So again, I'm planning on keeping this. I'm working on another machine right now, but I don't know when, okay? It's all depends on my budget here, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Linda in Texas says, last few days I'm only getting 20 grams out. What do I need to do to get more?
So Linda asked me, she only get 20 grams out from Barista Express. Try the manual mode, Linda, okay? Just hold down the single or double cup button and then just release it right after pre-infusion happening and just let it go. And then just stop, whatever amount you want to stop at by pushing the button there. And then, yeah, try the manual mode. If a manual mode doesn't work, which means something wrong with your machine. Yeah, try the manual mode.
Stefano from Italy says, have you ever used the Lilith Elizabeth, and how does it compare to the Ranchillo Sylvia?
Someone asked me, Stefano from Italy. I have not used the Lilith yet, but I heard great things about Lilith though lately. I know so many of you ask me about Lilith, so I'm gonna take a good look at that again. But unfortunately, I don't have access to the machine. So if you have the machine, please let me know, okay? And I'm going to let's do like Instagram Live so I can share that with all my viewers out there. It'd be fun.
Mr. Thomas Yip says, I feel Ranchillo Sylvia is good for people who really want to learn proper art of copying.
Yeah.
But in terms of making multiple milk drinks at home, definitely a turn on.
Okay, Mr. Thomas told me his thoughts on Ranchillo Sylvia. That's great for just making espresso and like Americano or long black. Again, once you start making milk-based drink for your family, it's a lot of work, okay? It's a lot of work. So this is not the machine if you like to entertain people, show up your, latte art. 1 cup's okay, but once you go on to start making 2-3 cups of latte, it's not the best machine for that. You need heat exchange or dual boiler.
Ice Wolfie says Lilith Bianca looks really good.
Yeah, again, the Lilith Bianca is really nice. I mean, I saw a lot of videos on it. They're wonderful machines. So again, if you guys have one, let me know, okay? I'm gonna put you on my Instagram Live.
And Bruce says, besides Lilith, look at Quick Mill.
Okay, so Bruce, I'm gonna shout out to Bruce. He just got the Quick Mill espresso machine, and that machine is a $1,000 range. So that machine has the single boiler, but with heat exchange steam one. So act like dual boiler, so you can steam and brew at the same time. So that's also a great machine as well. If you guys want both, Quick Mill. Let's see. Pretty much it. I hope you guys had a great time watching this. I know some of you think this might be boring, but again, so it comes down to hand air grinder. So this is my first hand air grinder I used for this level. Okay, I mean I use plenty of like cheaper hand grinder, but with this you can make with Millwright, you can make great espresso if you work at it. But if you're just looking for pour over French press, can't beat the price, okay? The price is really good. Beer quality is excellent. Don't forget the carrying case. This leather carrying case is awesome. All right, make sure to follow me on Instagram, and then I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning.